Welcome to what we all know you've all been waiting for, obviously. This is the DocBot. Um, this this is the by the Glorious Vampires. I am Abby. I will be your guide. That's all I really have to say. Yeah. Take it away, Shikha.
Hi, my name is Shika, and I will be giving you an overview over the creation of the DocBot. So what exactly is the DocBot? So we designed the DocBot with the sole purpose of helping individuals seek the professional care they may need for any physical or mental health problems they may be experiencing. And what can the DocBot do for its users? Well, the DocBot will give individuals access to input their current problems into a text box. And from there, the bot will process an output containing advice regarding what could be the cause of the user's symptoms, what could help lessen the severity of the user's conflict, and whether or not it is necessary to involve professional care. And what are the benefits of the DocBot? The DocBot grants its users with a vast amount of benefits. For example, the DocBot provides an output containing information regarding what the possibilities of the input could be, along with when it is necessary to involve professional medical care. And to expand on this last example, whenever we say that when it is necessary, or when it is not necessary to involve professional medical care, if the user was experiencing a common cold or a fever, for example, the DocBot could be a great alternative instead of like the vast or slash the big amount of pay that you will have to experience whenever going to a medical professional for just, common advice that you can easily avoid.
Hi, I'm Teddy, and I'm going to be explaining the behind the scenes and programming of DocBot. So first of all, I'll talk about the data set. Our data set was found on Kaggle.com and contained over 250,000 doctor-patient interactions with different ailments and doctors' responses. We took this data set and put it into a CSV file, then ran it through a fine-tuning model created by OpenAI to better feed into the training model. Now, training our model, what we did was we imported this better CSV into the model so it could learn from the doctor-patient responses. Originally, there was an ID and some other additional information that we got rid of, so it would just know exactly what to respond to given a prompt. Finally, we took that and we put it into the website, which we created using HTML, CSS, Flask, which is an interpreter of Python, so HTML and Python can interact better, and a little bit of JavaScript. We did this by taking a template off of the web, which are free and available, and modifying it to our own color scheme, words, obviously, and pictures. Then we connected the DocBot to the top display where you can enter a prompt, and it will create a response based off of the previous trained model. And now onto the timeline.
Hi, I'm Eli, and I'll be explaining how we got from the start to the finish. So, of course, we began by, regardless of any previous knowledge, we began by learning the basics and foundations of Python with variables, loops, and then we delve deeper into more of NLP, Python things such as NLTK and Word2Vec, which helps with processing data, as well as training our AI models. And then when it came time to finally talking about a project idea, we were thinking of several ideas such as a fake news generator, a meme generator, a holiday card generator, but eventually we settled on the DocBot. And as Teddy mentioned, finally, when we did find our data set, it was time to send it over to our GPT-2 model. And we trained it for several hours, and it generated many responses, and we began to use that as our basis for generating more responses. Now, with the model in place on day 11, we began to implement everything onto our web. So as Teddy mentioned, also, we used several languages, and we use it with the help of Flask. We were able to import our model on the back end of the website and using CSS, and we included several styling things on the front end of the website. And while we still had time, we ended up switching to an improved model from the GPT-2 model to the GPT-3 model, which has more parameters and can give better responses. And that is what the DocBot currently uses. And finally, whilst having a vast amount of our model already completed, we have come together in deciding what to do with the final touch-ups of the website. Along with this, we are in the process of completing the training of our new model.
And that brings us to day 14, which is today. And now is the moment everyone has obviously been waiting for, which is the demo. So first, we'd like to input just a sample this one question. It doesn't always generate the exact same answer, but it always gives a good answer that really gives us like an idea of what we should actually do. So for this example, we said, I have a headache. What can I do? The DocBot said there are many things you can do to help ease a headache. Taking ibuprofen or aspirin can help to reduce inflammation and pain. Applying a cold compress to your forehead or temples can help to ease pain and inflammation. And drinking plenty of fluids and getting some rest can help to reduce pain and fatigue. So does anybody else have a question for the DocBot? There are so many. I'm not asking anything with Ligma. We're just not talking about that. I'm so sorry, guys.
Can you ask the DocBot if headaches give you inflammation?
Sure. Okay, do headaches give you inflammation, which I spelled wrong? There's no definitive answer to this question as it depends on the individual and the cause of their headaches. However, some research suggests that headaches may be associated with inflammation, particularly if they are chronic or recurrent. Can the doc give you some help with your Achilles bursitis? Okay, here. To write code? Sure. If you have Achilles bursitis, you may need surgery to repair the tendon.
I am so bummed by that response because I actually do have some issues with it.
Well, that's your solution. I'm so
Cool.
sorry.
Wait, ask it. My foot hurts. What do I do?
Okay, in a moment. If you have itchy eyes, there are a few things you can do to relieve itchy eyes. Try using artificial tears or eye drops to lubricate the eyes. You can also try using a cool compress to soothe the itchiness. If your eyes are still bothering you, you should see an eye doctor to make sure there is no underlying condition causing the itchiness.
Wow.
Jace, I think if you haven't eaten in weeks, you should probably go eat something.
I have one.
Okay.
What do I do if my Achilles tendon gets sliced?
Oh God.
You don't walk again.
Let's see. If you're you will need to see a doctor.
Yes.
So it knows its boundaries. It knows that it probably shouldn't tell you something like you will need this exact surgery or something. But yeah, if I'm stuck in the matrix, what should I do? Yeah, let's see. There's no definitive answer to this question. Some people might suggest trying to find a way to escape the matrix, while others might suggest trying to find a way to make peace with the situation and make the best of it. There you go.
Okay, ask it. I forgot to do my earth science homework. What do I do?
Okay. I will take one more after this, and then I think we should move on.
This bot is actually amazing.
Ask them what 2 plus 2
Try
is.
and keep it to medical
In DocBot,
questions.
do basic math. What's 2 plus 2?
It can do basic math. We need an interesting question. Come on.
Wait, hold on. Why
mental
can't
health.
we do
Yes.
basic
Felix,
math?
do you have a mental health question for it?
Ligma.
No. Mental
maybe-
health
Oh,
question.
Pedro.
It
Depression,
also
or-
knows the principal of Jace's school. This is the best bot ever. There are a few things you can do if you forget to complete your earth science homework. First, try to remember when it was due and try to complete it as soon as possible. If you cannot remember when it was due, try looking at your syllabus or asking a classmate. Finally, if you still cannot complete the homework, talk to your teacher and explain the situation. They may be able to help
How
give you an
does it
extension
know
or help
this?
catch you up.
So this isn't even a
What do
doc-
I do if I'm hearing
What did
voices
you
in my
train
head?
this thing on?
It's just you just ask it something and it tells
Hold
you
on,
the
hold on. What do I do if
Yeah.
I'm hearing voices in my
Yeah,
head?
Abigail,
incredible.
All right,
Last
guys.
question. I think
say
I'm
in the
hearing
morning.
voices. What?
In the morning. Specify that.
Julian, is this?
Oh, the DocBot does actually have a name. I just forgot. It is important to seek professional help. There are many mental
Wow.
health professionals who can help you understand and cope with your experiences.
But what
What
if
is the
their
DocBot's
voices
name? I
in my
forgot.
head?
This is okay. This is the
Voices
actual
I've
last
never
question
heard before.
because
It's
I
very
actually
popular.
forgot her name.